Yep, perfect. Sit back and use your shroud. Walk all the way back. Shouldn't be going crazy. This is defense time. Use your pot. Use your pot. You're staying. You see how as soon as it went to defense, you forgot everything that we just went over and you started psycho trading into him? Yeah. This is what I mean when I say this concept needs to be understood. Now just get this under. Fizz has ult, so save your W, save your E. Just push this under. I don't think we can go for tower safely. I think it's... Oh, maybe we can. I'd say go for it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's go for the tower. You've got your W. Just be prepared to dodge Fizzle. Now let's back off. You've done your job. Back off and recall. Don't worry about that. Oh, boy. We are just ignoring the coach. Do you have your audio like cranked up or something?
I mean, I'm hearing you, but I just thought Jinx was in trouble.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Jinx. I care about you getting better at the game, and Jinx is irrelevant to that. Do you understand? Jinx could go 0-30. Listen, Jinx could legitimately go 0-30, and if you were good at this game, it doesn't matter. There you go. You can clear it for free. Cool. No rush. No rush. Just clear the wave. You don't have to do all this. Oh my god. We don't have to do all this to win the video game. We don't have to do any of this to win. We don't have to do this. Look at your health right now. We don't have to do any of that. We could have just pushed and then rotate and killed Kindred and just worked the map. All right. I mean, I would just clear the wave and recall here. Just push it under. Push it. Come on. You want to fight every fucking time. I don't want you to. Now push. Just push quickly. Just hurry up and Q and E away. Get me out of here. Fast. Recall. I don't want you to fight. You go all in like a psycho. I tell you to push. You push like you're 80 years old. I don't understand. Okay, you try to get this kill if you can. You've got okay, never mind. There's like 3 there. Nah. No. Back to wave. Back to wave. Back. What are you doing? Just back to wave. You're warding nothing. There's no way that you're pushing up there, so there's no point of being there. Just chill. Now, if she jumps to you again, you're gonna E, and you're gonna go on her, okay? All right, now you're gonna ult. Let's go. You got ignite. Don't run. Don't.
I don't think I can beat her in a 1v1. She's up a level. No. My fault. My fault.
Play your game. Just do whatever you want to do. We'll go over in the VOD. I'm done with this right now. Just, I'm gonna get water. Play how you want. Here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. The truth. That game, there's like, how long you been playing? Before I just go in on you, how long you been playing?
I want to say less than a year, maybe a little more than a year.
So you're still very new. Okay. Yeah. So before I go in on you, just know that this is this isn't all just me shitting on you. Okay. There's people that are doing very similar things to you that have been playing for like fucking ever. So understand that you paid me to coach you and try to get you better as fast as possible. So it's not like
I watch it. Yeah, I watch your videos, man. I understand. I get the gist.
So I'm not gonna just like be like, oh yeah, this guy fucking sucks. You blow or anything like that. But what I'm gonna tell you is you have a warped idea of what this game is right now. Right? I'm only giving you the real talk shit that you probably need to hear so that you can climb even faster. Because you're already doing okay, really. I mean, it's not like for a brand new player, it's not like this is just so fucking terrible or anything like that. But the good news is a lot of the stuff that you're doing wrong is that you're like people say don't focus on team all the time, right? And like that is like an obvious thing. But I don't think what people really understand is that like it's easy to focus on team because focusing on team is like it's right in your face. Like it's obvious. Like when Jinx runs to your lane and starts smacking minions, you're just kind of like, well, I can't I'm in this weird position and I don't know what else to think about right now other than the fact that this guy is in my wave and he's hitting these fucking minions for no fucking reason, right? So I get it. It's annoying, but I need you to be religious. I'm not a religious person, but I need you to be religious for a second. I'm going to share my screen. We don't have time for another game today because that one was pretty long. But I want to make sure that your coaching is valuable and that you learn something. So I'm going to start with the real simple stuff, okay? The stuff that you really, really, really need to obsess at. Because most of this VOD, regardless if you're being new or not, like, I couldn't get you to focus on anything that I was telling you to do. Like, I couldn't get you to focus on literally any play that I had you do. It got to the point where it was just like, you were just going to do your own play. And you're just going to see the result for itself, regardless of what I tell you. Like, you're not accepting that there is rules to this game that you are better off obsessing over and getting good at rather than the mechanical bullshit or whatever the fuck, you know, your team is doing. So I'll give you an example with the Jinx. Okay. So let's start with that. And then I'll show you some other examples of stuff. So eventually Jinx like shows up into your lane. For some fucking reason, she's there. I don't even know what prompts this. Oh, I'm not. Okay, my bad. Wait, yes I am. Hold on. Stop sharing yours maybe.
I've been not sharing it.
You still can't see mine? Try to click above the, yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah. I was in the wrong spot.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this again. I'm going to reiterate this again because even though I went over it, you screwed it up right away. I want you to hear me and understand what I'm saying. This is all you need to focus on right now is pushing into people when you have a push and being hyper defensive when you don't. I'm going to show you the same thing again because you didn't try to apply it in this game. Here, the wave is under tower. The wave trims out. As you can see, it's starting to swing to you. And you make no effort. Like we didn't go over this for 20 minutes. You make no effort to back up at all.
Yeah.
Zero effort. You just did what you always do. You stand up. And then this guy gets mad because it ball's in his court. He trades on you. And then you like ooga booga trade into him like a psycho. He literally could have killed you. Same situation if he doesn't use Ignite, like I told you earlier. He could have pushed and killed you. The end. Same situation. Same champion. Same everything. We got nowhere with that. And what bails us out? Our Shaco bails us out, really. That's all that happens. And also the fact that he's not playing good defense either. Because if you notice, watch. He trades into you. Remember the mistake you just made?
Yeah.
He does the same thing. He uses all his abilities and then he gets ganked. Literally simple as that. If he had just legitimately just waited for the wave to come back, he would have never died.
I see, yeah. Okay.
He just keeps doing that. So, you recall. I don't know what prompts Jinx to run to your lane. But she does. Right? And it kind of works out. But then you're like, well, Jinx is in my lane. And I'm just like, well, shit, just go to bottom, dude. It's fine. Like, it's no big deal. Now, this was the other mistake. There's the wave. Here's where you are. Now, here's the problem. You think you're being clever. Because, again, you don't know what you don't know. But you weren't listening to me. You're supposed to go behind the pit and get the wave first. Yes, you can fight them, and you could, in theory, kill them. But what I am telling you is that if you're facing better people, this is a bad move. You have no ult when you're rotating down. And if Kindred, it just goes, this is warded and Kindred comes down, which it is, and if Kindred comes down and they kite properly, you will not kill anybody. You will just feed. And you will miss your farm, and you will be in bronze and silver and gold or whatever the fuck.
Okay. Now,
But
in
because
hindsight, I see what you're saying.
Yes,
But more
this is why I'm getting annoyed when you're not listening. Because you think you know, because I don't know, because you're brand new. You think because I'm a collie, I can just do whatever the fuck. I have no idea. But the point is you don't know what you don't know. I know that this is a death. You die versus good players. You're dead. You just miss the XP and then you die for doing this. That's all that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You won't die here because it's fucking noob land. But guess what? Your goal isn't to beat just noob land. Your goal is to beat diamond, or to get to diamond at least, which is not going to be easy. But if you don't take in what I'm telling you and try to apply these things, these concepts, you will not move anywhere. To me, a lot of this coaching was just kind of wasted effort because, while yes, we did win the game, I don't really feel like we're getting anywhere in terms of you understanding any of these concepts. You say, I got it, but then you don't try to apply any of it. So it puts me in a weird spot as a coach where I'm just like, he's either going to believe me or he's not.
I kind of feel you there, yeah.
You understand? Like, I don't really have a good metaphor for this, but like, there's just shit. I opened this session. Let's think of it like this. I opened this session saying that there's shit that you juggle mentally. If you juggle it and your opponents don't, you win. That's League. You may not believe me, but that's League. Like, if you believe me and go, I'm on defense, exaggerate it, you just start to fucking win. Because nobody in the lobby is thinking about that shit, and you are. So you win more. That's it. When I tell you to side lane, I'm telling you to side lane because people in low elo don't think about XP. They get lazy and they start fighting each other for no fucking reason. And then nobody gets XP and it's a coin flip. I don't want to play slot machine. I want to win 70 to 80% of my games. Which you can very easily do if you do the right things. The right fundamentals, you will win 70 to 80%. It's the equivalent of a bodybuilder. You know of a bodybuilder that fucking doesn't work out and eats cupcakes and doesn't sleep.
I get the analogy, yeah.
Right. In League, there's fundamentals. There's rules. If you don't follow the rules, you do not progress. You do not become a ripped Chad bodybuilder. If you eat cupcakes, don't sleep, and don't work out. In League, you don't climb if you ignore rules like offense, defense. If you ignore rules like skipping over waves to do stupid ass fights. If you ignore rules like Fiora jumps on my head and uses all of her abilities and has no mana, and I don't do anything about it. Because that's basically summaries of situations that happened in this replay. But the thing is that even when I told you what the plays were, you never tried to do any of them. You didn't try to apply the concept of mid. You didn't try to apply this when I have you roam. You would just say, oh, sorry about that. And then you would just do what you wanted to do anyways. And you weren't focused on what I was telling you to do. So here, let's skip ahead. Here, this one's a little bit better because you have ult. I still don't like it as much because, again, I don't know where Kindred is. She was top, but you don't know that. See what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
You can't know where she is. Now, this is okay, but you're just playing out of control. You're trying to do too much too fast. Which I suppose in one way that's not that bad of a thing, because at least you press your buttons a lot, which some players really struggle with that. But the problem with that is that with Akali in particular is that when you get kills at awkward times, you can't really do much with it. So like here you get the kills, but like we don't have any ult. The wave's like huge. It takes forever to crash it, and we can't hit tower for shit. This is why I don't really like just killing people for, you know, just running around the map, because it doesn't accomplish anything. Like if you kill somebody and there's like a big wave and you kill somebody, well, the wave just goes under right away and then you take a plate or something. Here, it's just really weird and awkward timing, because now it's like, all right, the wave goes under, but like I can't really do much with it. That's why I prefer it rather be synced up with like minion waves. Or like a push, like a big push. Let's talk about this exchange here. So now you're on offense. And you have ult and you have W. So this is not how we harass at all. So you should just be guarding and walking up and queuing him. If he wants to be stupid and like all in you, you could just dump your W down and then ult away. If he gets too crazy, that's fine. But we want to poke him and pressure him. Here, what you do is you do this kind of awkward harass. The problem with this is the minute that it ends, he's going to ult you most of the time. Because he knows you don't have anything. Right? He knows you don't have anything. And guess what? You could get ganked. Unlucky, or lucky for you, this guy that just took Dragon isn't standing right here, which is where he could be. Because he could have just came and killed you for this. Now, I'm pretty sure in this situation, I told you that you could just ult and actually fight back right here. It wouldn't have been that bad because, again, he doesn't have anything now.
I suppose, yeah. I don't think about their cooldowns too much.
Oh yeah, I know that, but yeah, you need to start thinking in terms of, you know, this guy used everything to try to pressure me, and I need to pressure back. But like, I don't know. Again, same logic. Kindred could be around. You don't know because you don't have vision down, which is fine. The vision doesn't bother me that much. I don't care about that right now. It's one concept at a time. I don't care about vision because it doesn't change anything about much. If you do the lane mechanics correctly, none of the vision matters. But anyways, let's see. When did you wind up going top to fuck with this guy? Because I want to show you that too. It was much later for sure. There it is. Wasn't it? There you are. Okay. All right. So right now, she ults you and you kite back and she misses everything. And now she has no mana at all. And I say, go in, go in, go in. Look at her mana.
Yeah, I didn't realize that at all.
Right.
Okay.
She used everything and then you could just R forward and then start kiting her this way. And you would have been in good shape to actually play this fight out. You still had E, you have R, you have Ignite, and guess what? I happen to play Fiora, so I know how shitty this fight is for her, and she has Grasp. So, yeah, it would be a little spooky, but I'm fairly confident that if you kite this right, you win. But what you do instead is you just completely run away. She has nothing. She literally is just...
I was scared of us. Yeah, I was scared of the ult that was on me still.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because, yeah.
You're just gonna even Q or anything.
Right. She can't do anything there. She can auto Q once maybe, and that's all she's got. And she's running Grasp. But here's the thing. Do you know how many times I've played Akali?
I do not.
Like 4. That's how you know. That's how you know that it has nothing to do with the mechanics of the champ. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've played against 1,000 Akalis. So yes, I do know Akali. But what I'm saying is that like, it's not the mechanics, dude. It's that's what I'm trying to get through to your head. And this is why I'm really hard on assassin players in general, because I know what your tendencies are going to be. If I play, one of the first things you told me was that Nocturne's boring, to put it into perspective. And I could vibe with it. I get what you're saying. It is boring mechanically to play Nocturne. But what you also have to realize is that Nocturne rewards fundamentals. There's no magical gap close for Nocturne. There's nothing. He just has to walk at you and he has to make the right decisions. That's it. Akali, you have all these things getting in your way. So you've got your Q, your spacing, your E, your W, your this, your that, managing waves and energy and all this shit. Right? The thing is that this is getting in your way of getting an understanding of the fundamentals. Now, what I recommend in most players' case is that they just drop shit like this. Like when you're getting so in your own head about the mechanics that I can't get you to focus on like ABC stuff, you should probably just drop a Kali and just play some really simple thing in mid. Literally the most simple fucking shit. I don't care what it is. And fucking Mordekaiser, for Christ's sake. I don't give a damn.
I got a Pantheon, but like
Pantheon's a
I
little.
can play one game. If I'm not playing Akali, I like can play like one game before I just don't want to play anymore.
No, I feel you. But what I'm telling you is that until you understand and apply think of it like this. You told me one thing. You say you want to make diamond. Well, guess what? Diamond's top. What is diamond, guys? It's top 5%. What is that? Diamond's like top 6% or something.
It's up there. Sure.
Because at the end of the day, you want to try to play this game at a very, very high level. But the game that you want to play at a high level isn't the game you're playing. How's that?
Hurts a little bit to hear it, but I understand.
Like, there are players that play Akali in Diamond. But
yeah, I mean, I watch Professor Akali a lot. I think he
could at least make Diamond, yes. I don't know what he could do beyond that, but yes, he could I would highly doubt that he would struggle to make Diamond. Right? At the very least. And I'm going to tell you right now that there's fundamentals that he follows, rules that he follows, and a lot of them are very similar to what I'm teaching you. He may not articulate them, and I know him. He's a good businessman. He's a cool dude, but his channel does not specialize in teaching those fundamentals. So there's no point for him. He wants to highlight clips. He wants montages. He wants fucking noobs like you, no offense, to copy the shit and do goofy things in games, right? And he knows me. He knows I don't mean that in a mean way. I just know what his business angle is.
Yeah, I understand.
So listen, I'm going to summarize this lesson like this. You have two options from this position, okay? You could be set in your ways and you can go into your games and not try to use some of the techniques that I taught you. Or you could put your study pants on and watch the VOD back, whether it be on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever. And I was hard on you. For the record, I do acknowledge you're still very new. So I don't want you to lead the session and be like, oh, NEACE was so fucking mean to me and give me no fucking credit for anything. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to discourage you from playing. All I'm trying to do is make you understand the gravity of where you're at and how much of a breakthrough I have with you. For most clients, I can get them to light bulb a couple things. And if I can get you to light bulb one or two things, that means that you're gonna move quick. Today, I don't feel like I got the light bulb. I'm gonna try really, really hard though to point you in the right direction. It's right in your face now with your own gameplay. The VOD will show it. It will show you do not body language. Like when you're on defense, you're not saying to yourself, I'm on defense. I'm on offense. You're not doing that. You're just doing what you normally do. So I implore you after today, for your own benefit, regardless if you play Akali or if you play fucking Galio mid, go back to the VOD and watch as I explain this to you. Sit down, process it, and use it for 10 games.
Feel you. I got you.
Obsess. Don't fucking do anything else for the game. Literally, wherever you are in a wave, go, am I on offense or am I on defense? If you're on offense, play like a psycho. Trade, try to find damage. If you're on defense, play like the biggest bitch in the universe. Play like every auto attack ends your game and you die. If you do that for like 10 games, I promise you that you will win lanes harder than you ever have. Ever. Like, you'll have so much more shit to use. You'll be so far ahead of your opponents. But if you just do what you're doing, you're going to peak out and you're going to start losing. You're going to lose in fucking silver and you're not going to move very high, I promise. Because I just watched the games. I know where it's going to be. You understand?
I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind.
I think I've covered everything. You have any questions for me?
Not at the moment. I do feel like I did learn the offense defense thing. I think I just didn't apply it in game because I was a little nervous, you know.
Well, then good. Then if you did, then there's no problem, right? If it's just I'm on stream, I'm nervous, whatever. Like I said, I am being hard on you. You're very new, so there's players that have been playing much longer, right? It's just it's a combination of things. Because I have to be hard on you when you play a Kali or Zed or a Katarina, or I have to as a coach, because I know what those champions teach, right? Other champions don't play by the same rules that your champions do. You're allowed to kill people in weird spots, so you get a warped sense of what League is. Like, those champions fall off so hard versus good players. You have no idea how hard it is to actually, like, yes, they can get to like super high elo, but the amount of players that get stuck with these champions, think about it like this: Zed, Akali, Katarina, fucking Silas. Do you know how many people are stuck in like low elo maining those champions as opposed to the easier champions? Like, the ratio is fucking crazy. I'm talking like, if every noob that played Akali, Katarina, Zed specialized in like Nocturne or Garen or Shen or shit like that, they would literally be like three or four ranks higher.
That's actually great. Yeah, I mainly play Shen and Nocturne if I really want to win.
So my point is, the reason why you're winning is because your champion does not allow you to do dumb shit as often. It's so obvious when you're doing dumb shit on those champions that it fucking hurts, right? But when you're playing like a Kali, and you're playing like a Zed, or you're playing like a Katarina, or a Yasuo is the classic, or a Yone, right? Those are all classic examples. What happens? You see a play, right? You see a play and you're like, watch this sick fucking combo. But at the same time, when you're doing the sick combo, your wave is jacked up. You took a shit trade before, right? And then you can't clear minion waves because you got like no wave clear. And you can't team fight for shit unless you're like mega fed. And so what happens is those champions are your own worst enemy, right? It's like the great power, great responsibility bit. Is because they just fucking trap you into doing retarded shit that you wouldn't even be able to do it versus a good player, first of all. And even if you manage to kill a good player, the champion doesn't have the tools to do anything unless you're shitting on people. Like, that's the difference. If I pull up a fucking Cat Evolved. Do you know what Cat Evolved is?
No, I don't.
He's a Katarina main. He went to Korea. He gets Challenger Korea. There's so many Katarina players in the world. Okay? But this guy, he goes to Korea. He gets Challenger really, really easy with Katarina. I've laned against Cat Evolved on NA. I haven't laned against him in a while. But you know what I thought? I play Tryndamere, who's like a big macro champ. You know what I thought when I laned against Cat Evolve? I went, this is the best laning Katarina, best macro Katarina I have ever played against in my fucking life. And that's what I remember. I didn't remember all the bullshit multi-kills he gets. I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about the fact that when I lane against him, I can't do anything to shit on him. Even though his champion is super fucking easy to abuse, I couldn't do anything to it because he knows how to play defense well. And guess what other champion he plays, Cat Evolved? This same fucking champion that you're playing. And guess what? Same story. I couldn't do anything to him to stop him from being able to play an assassin. But if I take any random diamond, fucking even masters on NA, if I take any masters Akali Katarina player, I will make them look so fucking stupid in a lane, they'll never want to play the champion again. That's my point. Because he knows the fundamentals of the game. He also knows Katarina Akali, but he obsesses over the fundamentals. It's not just some shit that he just doesn't care about. He won't let me auto him for free. He won't let me do anything to him for free. Anything comes with a cost. That's the point. He just doesn't make errors. So we'll close with that little speech. You can play Akali all you want, but until you put the study in on what we talked about and use it, really use it, then it's silver. Like you probably just cap at silver, to be honest. You understand?
I do understand, yeah.
All right. Thanks for being a good sport. Like I said, it's not an attack. Shoot me a message in a couple weeks. Let me know how this is going and let me know if you can apply it. If you want to prove it, the best way to prove that you learn it, you won't have an excuse. Uninstall this professor dumb shit. Download something like an outplayed so that you can get the replays. And show me you getting kills by using offense, defense. Show me good offense, and then show me defense where a wave moves from here. Show me good offense and show me good defense when a wave moves from here to here and you don't take any free damage or stupid ass trades.
Okay. I got you.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, get to work.
I'm probably gonna book you next weekend. Yeah,
next weekend? No. Are you in the military?
Yeah. I am in the military.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm deployed right now, so I got
Look,
some money.
no, you don't. Listen, I was in the military. Okay, I'm with you. You don't have that much money. I know how much money you make. Don't do that.
You know
Save your money. Yes, I do. I was in. But what I'm saying is, listen, I appreciate the support, but I'm not starving for business. Do you understand? Like, I'm good. I don't want you to rush. If you're gonna book me again, at least wait like a fucking month. Really take your time. Take your time. Seriously. Trust me. I will still be here doing this job. Take your time. Prove to me by the next time that you understand the concepts. I don't want you to, first of all, I don't want you to waste your money. Book me again and then have me yell at you about the same shit. It's not worth your money, dude. I could prove it. Give it a month, even 2 months. Again, no rush. Give it time. Play games out. I will 100% happily look through your coaching again in a month or so. And then that way you're not just fucking throwing your money at me. I know, like, I'm telling you, dude, you don't need to spend your money. Just take your time. Got it?
I got you.
Give it a month. Give it a month. Thank you so much for the support, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, peace, brother.
Peace.